Hi, we're Joel and Lia, and this video is all about the Meghan, Harry, Oprah drama situation.
Oh my gosh, this is so juicy. This is the juiciest thing I think that's happened for years.
I know. Who'd have thought these two getting married and that this absolute big show would happen?
I know.
It's just crazy.
I mean, I can't believe it. And to be honest, I didn't know much about the Oprah interview. I know, like, they'd known for a while and, like, people knew about it.
Yeah.
But me being me, it was just like the day before and I was like, oh, there's an interview happening. So I didn't really expect it.
Yeah, but you did watch it because you texted me and
yeah.
I was like, save your thoughts for on camera so I can...
Yeah, because you were able to tune in live the day before with the American audience.
Yeah, and then
because it was in the UK the day later.
Yeah. I didn't watch it when it was on UK TV because I'm assuming it was the same footage shown.
I'm guessing so.
But I guess we'll find out right now.
Well, the only thing I missed the first about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I think that was when Meghan was with the chickens, which I'm sad because I love chickens.
You love chickens.
But I saw the full sit-down interview.
Okay, if you missed the beginning, you might have missed something critical where Meghan said that she didn't realise it was like she didn't know how to curtsy the Queen. She didn't know.
This, yeah.
So she said something like, "I thought that curtsying was just something they did like publicly on show. I didn't realise you actually had to do that." So when she met the Queen for the first time, she quickly did like a little practice with Camilla.
Yeah.
And she claims that she never Googled Harry, never knew like.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So
yeah.
There's a lot of people that don't believe that she kind of like never Googled the royal family and that she didn't really know what she was in for, and I found it hard to believe.
That is hard to believe because it's like, I mean, I Google people, if I've been dating for like a week, I'll Google them and be like, what's their LinkedIn profile like? What's this? So
yeah.
I bet she did Google.
I would Google even before meeting someone,
yeah.
I think, because you just got to know like what you're in for, and also, I mean, off topic, but you know that someone can Google you, so you're probably going to Google them. You're like, they can watch our whole life on the internet.
They can,
so...
which is embarrassing.
Yeah.
No, but I did hear her say as well that like later on in the interview that no one taught her how to do anything. Like she didn't know how to sing the national anthem. She didn't know the UK national anthem, and no one sat her down, which I thought was a bit mean because it's like she's new to the family, so why isn't she should have lessons in like etiquette. This is the national anthem, this is the etiquette.
Yeah.
But as we saw in The Crown in the TV show, I think that the royal family themselves are a bit less bothered about things like curtsying and being nicey when it's just them as a family. I know The Crown is not 100% real, but I imagine in all of this, and I'll come on to it, but in all of this, I don't really blame the royal family themselves. I think it's the people that control the royal family that are the horrible ones that needs to change. Because I feel like, even Meghan said herself, the Queen is lovely.
Yeah, it's the firm.
It's the firm.
Institution.
I hate that phrase. What does it mean?
For some reason I love it. It's like
really?
the firm.
But
It
what does
sounds
mean?
so Matrix.
Yeah.
It's like the firm.
The firm. But it's true, I think I could be wrong, I don't know the family, but I feel like what I took overall from it was that the family, of course there might be things that they have said which are wrong, but I feel like on the whole, the family are probably the nicer ones.
Yeah.
It's the firm that are horrible.
The firm and the media. And the way they've painted it. What about the fact that when the UK people were told that Meghan and Harry didn't want to do the picture outside the hospital when they had Archie, Meghan's response to that was, we were never even asked to do the classic coming out the hospital pic with our newborn. But the way it was painted to the British people and I guess like worldwide media was that like Harry and Meg refused to do the pic, the standard Kate and Will's pic, like outside the hospital. Meghan said she was never even asked. Do you believe that?
Well, I feel like with most of this, where like with all these claims that Meghan and Harry are making, it's like how are we supposed to know, and why would they lie about it? Like, what does Meghan and Harry have to gain from lying about like they didn't ask us to take a photo? Like, I know that some people say, well, like because they want to take down the monarchy, but really, I doubt Harry would get on board with that. Maybe Meghan might, but Harry definitely, that's his family, so I'm sure there is good reason behind it, and we know how horrible the media are, and I have no doubt that the media twist everything just to get clicks. Everything's
twisted. Like Meghan said in some of the bonus clips with Oprah that the media knew about the letters between her and her father and like everything that was going on with communicating with the dad, but they withheld it from releasing until like a week before her wedding to create the storm, the media storm, which is like classic. Like this isn't surprising about the newspapers. So I think her whole point was that like the media create the news, not report the news. They just create it.
Yeah, it's horrible. I think I don't know why anyone would want to go into journalism because I just think it's like a horrible industry.
I know.
I don't know how they live for themselves.
I know. It's horrible.
Yeah.
I know. Someone commented on mine, be like, you should definitely be a journalist. I was like, no. I really no.
Yeah.
I don't know anything.
Yeah.
I just no. And I'm not firm enough like I would never like be really keen on one thing and like not see the other side of it. I'd like to think that I can see both sides, and I don't know, like Piers Morgan's very much like, I don't believe anything you say. I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth, and that's my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm so changeable.
I know.
I don't know.
This is the whole thing with like believing them, like regardless of things that whether you believe it or not, it's like, but how can you say that you don't believe them 100%? Because it's like, but we don't know. Like, surely you as a human being can go, I don't think I believe her or him, but like, you know, I wasn't there, so maybe it's true. Yeah. But so I understand when people are being balanced, but I don't understand when people are like, no, it's not true, she's a liar. I'm like,
I know.
You can't say that.
I know, and there's like so many, there's books on there. Like, I even read one that was just, you know, it was a bit garbage, but you can tell the writer really dislikes Meghan. And then there's the book that I haven't read, which was written by Meghan's half sister.
Okay.
And Meghan's half sister changed her name back to Markle when Harry and Meg started dating.
Oh, come on.
That is so revealing.
That is very revealing.
I know.
I know.
I just think, I mean, that's very telling. And
I'd say the only thing I have an issue with from that interview that makes me distrust them a little bit is the whole thing about the title of their child not being Prince.
Archie.
And the only people that will get titles are the people following the line of
the sovereign.
The sovereign. So no great-grandchildren, indirect great-grandchildren, which Archie is, would get titles anyway. So it's not anything personal to do with who his mum is. It's because he's not in direct line to the throne.
Yeah, he doesn't have like direct ascension, to the throne, to the sovereign. So.
And why didn't Oprah know that to challenge it? Because that was the annoying thing.
Oprah didn't have a clue.
Oprah was very much on the side of Meghan and Harry, which I get because she's friends. And it's like, well, I really wanted the person interviewing to be completely removed from it and to challenge them on some things. Yeah. Because it's like, why couldn't Oprah have said in that moment, but none of the great-grandchildren
that are indirect
have titles. But then surely Harry and Meghan know that, so why didn't they?
Harry and Meghan definitely know that, because she even said like, Archie will never be king.
Yeah.
So she knows that. She knows the rules. But the problem that they have is that they go, he's not getting any protection because they're not like employed by the firm anymore. They're no longer senior working members of the royal family. So Meghan's plea for, I wanted help. HR told me I couldn't get help with my mental health.
That's
sad. But it's kind of, you know, in the royal's defense, it's like you turning up at a job you used to work at and being like, can you pay for my sick pay? And they're like, you're not employed by us anymore. You're not on the books.
It's true.
So why couldn't she go get the help herself? Why couldn't someone else?
But was
get
she
her
still
help?
in the family when she wanted this help?
Apparently not, because she was no longer a member of. She was no longer a senior like working member of the royal family. So they had taken that step back. Apparently. Why would they say that? Why would they deny them the help if they were working like on the books?
Well, that's why I think if she'd asked, like, I think what we all forget is the Queen she's not got free reign to do everything that she wants. Like, it is the firm, the people that control it. And so I feel like, again, we need to separate the firm from the family, because I'm sure if she went to the Queen or Prince Philip or whoever and said, can I get some mental health help? They'd be like, yeah, of course. But because they're not in control, it's the firm that are in control. It's them that are the issue.
And that's another thing sort of criticising Oprah, is that Oprah was sitting there saying, can the Queen not just do whatever she wants? And it's like, well, no, she can't.
No.
You said you watched The Crown, hun. You've seen that she's got all these people in her ears telling her what like the head of the institution would do. Yeah. She can't act as a grandmother in that situation. She has to act as the head of state. And
I thought Oprah was such a bad choice.
Really?
I like Oprah. I have nothing against her at all, but
she didn't do her research.
She didn't do her research. She just turned up for the check.
She just turned up for the paycheck.
But on the whole, I think that I am very team Harry and Meghan. I think that they should be able to leave the royal family. I do think they should have protection, even though they're not serving.
By who? The taxpayer?
Yeah, because I feel like that maybe they shouldn't have the same protection, but essentially, they have said to their family member, Harry particularly, they've said like basically a death sentence, being like, oh, you're royal, you've lived in the limelight, you're a big target for terrorists. Yeah. We're just going to remove all of that. So imagine if like your family, you were in the royal family, and your dad was like, we're removing all your protection.
All your security.
All your security. So essentially that's your dad saying, I don't care about you, like if you die, that's your problem. So I'm like, I get why, because it costs so much money, but I'm like,
Yeah.
He didn't ask to be born into that family, so surely you should provide him with some protection.
Yeah, as a family, not as an institution. Yeah, you're saying like on a human level, you're my dad and you're my grandma, and you still have to protect me in a way. Yeah, I'm a grown up, I'm a grown man. I'm going to go out here and sign these Netflix deals and get this cash to pay for this security. How much could security 24/7 every day of your life cost? Probably a lot.
Yeah, well, definitely.
That's a lot of money, isn't it?
If you don't want me to do these Netflix deals, then pay for my security.
Yeah, because I feel like they can't not sell out in quote unquote, because they have to sell out in order to pay for this lifestyle. Yeah. How else are they going to pay for it? They're cut off from their crown.
But I feel like I'm in an annoying position where I'm like, I love the royal family and I love Harry and Meghan.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to choose between them, but I can see that if what Meghan is saying is true, and I feel like we have to just believe people when they say these things.
I do believe her too, but I think that I agree that Oprah's interview skills were poor, and I wish that they had named who made the comment about the baby, because I feel like they should have just told us the whole story. But how could they sit there and potentially say, oh yeah, your future king, he's a racist.
Yeah,
he's our future king.
We all know who they were sort of insinuating that it was.
I definitely think we know, yeah.
It's just, I mean, I don't know if that bothered me that they didn't name, because I know that he's protecting himself, but protecting his family members. But
by protecting his family members, he's putting them all into the fire. Yeah. He's like, I won't say who, but they can all be thrown in that mix, so you can all be guessing. That's true. He must have known that.
And if it is who we all think it is, no one likes him anyway.
We've all seen The Crown. No one likes it anyway, so yeah.
I do feel sorry for them, and I hope that they can all work it out in terms of like privately. Yeah. But I can't say that I didn't enjoy all the juicy drama. Like, I did enjoy the fact that we got further insight into the inner workings of this.
Exactly. So, I know. I think it's great that they've had their say, and I think it will be very telling moving forwards if they ever make any more reference or statements or interviews to do with essentially what was their old life. That's it now. They've closed the book on it. Moving on. They're going to go out there and work with purpose and meaning. Yeah. So let's see how much of their old life creeps into their new existence. Yeah. Good to hear your thoughts, Jolie.
Yeah, well, those are my thoughts. Let us know what you think in the comments below. I'm sure it's going to cause a bit of a, complete split. I feel like in the UK it's very much 50-50.
It is. I think from the comments I've seen, I think a lot of people really, really don't believe Meghan. So I don't know. Either she's the greatest actress on the earth and she's given an Oscar-winning performance, or she just genuinely is telling the truth, and we just believe. We can't not believe somebody. I'm so easy to convince.
Yeah, it's true. And ultimately, it's first world problems. I'm like, ultimately, I don't feel sorry for any of you, because you're earning hundreds of millions of pounds and you've lived such a life of privilege that I'm like, there are bigger things going on in the world than
a lot of
your problems of not getting any money from the royal family. Yeah. Obviously, the more like the racism claims and stuff are a lot more serious.
And the mental health stuff.
And the mental health, not getting the mental health help.
No amount of money is going to fix something like that, their problems. So it's like, it's hard. I understand it's hard to feel sorry for people that have got that much privilege, but at the same time, we're not turning a blind eye on the fact that they've suffered with extreme hounding from the media and everything.
Definitely.
Poor Archie.
Just leave Meghan alone.
Leave Meghan
alone.
Well, Megs, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you're not, because you don't watch, and rightly so, you're probably heavily pregnant, and this would be the last thing you should be watching. Just two Brits chatting about if we believe you or not. We believe you.
Yeah, we do.
And we hope you're all right. We wish you a safe pregnancy and happy ever after.
And if you do want to chat through anything with us, we're here to listen.
Yeah, our Skype name is just @Joel Lia. Yeah. If you ever Skype, who uses Skype? We've got Zoom as well. Zoom. Okay, guys, well done. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're new here.
Yeah, we post videos every single week. Subscribe. We've said that.
Subscribe. We've also got memberships, which is an extra way of supporting us. If you like the content we make, we post bonus videos to all of our members, and they're always really good fun. Nice little chat.
Yeah. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.